Hello, everyone. My name is Nino, and I'm a solution advisor at Appfire. I just want to start by saying that it's my first time in Israel. I come from Spain, and I love it. I went yesterday in Old Jaffa, and the people are wonderful. The food is great. I loved it. And yeah, the beach is, I simply love it. So I don't have a, yeah, thanks. So I don't have a lot of time to stay here, but I'm definitely going to visit with a full-on vacation, right? To fully enjoy this city and these beautiful people. All right. So today I'm going to present how you can unlock agility with Appfire's end-to-end solutions. And first, I want to tell you who and why you should choose Appfire, right? So Appfire is a leading provider of innovative apps and solutions, and it enables your organization to transform and unlock agility, right, through and achieve success in your agile process. We are a trusted partner that helps your agile journey and make it easier and more effective, right? And for this, we have prepared an end-to-end agile solutions that helps our customers in their agile journey wherever they are. So we have a vast portfolio of over 200 apps that are tailored to specific business needs. And then we combine these apps into solutions. And these solutions are structured and provide comprehensive support to our customers. And as I said, these solutions helps our customer at any stage in their journey, whether they're just beginning or more advanced and looking to scale. And we also provide the necessary support to align your agile processes with high-level strategic goals. So we have two variants for these solutions. The first one, which is agile teams. So for example, for the threads and tails use case, this would be in the beginning, right? When they're still starting, they need more buy-in from other areas maybe, or seeking more structure. And then the second part is agile alignment, which is when they're more along their path, right? This is for more mature organizations, once they grow and now they need to scale, right? This also enhances capacity planning and handles complex dependencies. Okay. First, it's the agile teams. As I said, this is ideal for small to mid-sized companies that are looking to just maybe start their agile journey, and maybe they need buy-in in other areas. It enables seamless planning and tracking. And these are some of the pain points that this agile solution addresses, right? So I'm pretty sure that if you look through the list, you will probably be able to recognize at least one or if not more of these pain points. For example, some businesses struggle with missing project deadlines, and that can lead to to project delays and also impact customer feedback, right? Customer feedback and satisfaction. So. And another one would be a lack of visibility, right? Because if you have a lack of visibility into, let's say, task assignments, then that can make it difficult to track team progress and then allocate resources effectively. So that's where our agile team solution comes and addresses these three main team-level use case areas. The first one, which is the discovery phase, or what do we need to do? Because in distributed organizations, this can be sometimes challenging, right? To get everyone aligned to deliver on goals, and your team must be comfortable working together and clear on priorities right from the start, right? Sorry, my voice is going away. I just ate too much of your great food. The second stage is the planning stage, or when do we need to do it, right? This is sometimes because overcommitted teams or too much times in meetings are some common issues, right? And unclear action items can cause issues, and then teams need a solution that can help them prioritize and plan, so they can deliver on projects efficiently with minimal efforts, right? And the last stage or use case that I'm going to talk about is the visibility stage, which is how are we going to track and measure that your agile teams are on track, right? Your teams are probably capable of great work, but the value streams from their day-to-day activities to broader company goals maybe are not so clear. So that's where we come in, and we offer a clear understanding of how the priorities connect to the cross-functional strategy overall. So if we dive more into each of these use cases, these are the actual plugins or apps that are part of the solution. And this is for Jira, but we also have a lot of other options. We have for Confluence. We are also starting to get into Monday.com, and we will offer more and more. But this is we already have some type of whiteboards, as you've seen earlier, that Atlassian will bring. So it doesn't matter because you don't need to have the full set. You can always have just bits and pieces to accommodate to your whole need. But this is in the discovery phase. This is when we need to know what we need to do and what results we want to achieve. And whiteboards in here has Agile templates that lets you visualize and collaborate and build up a backlog, right? Also in here you can link them directly to Jira, as you've seen earlier from the one with Atlassian. Then also we have Foxley, which basically allows you to prioritize your backlog, and everyone will get on the same page. This makes sure that your teams will be clear on priorities and quick wins right from the start, right? And they can then make decisions promptly. And then lastly, it's OKR for Jira, or Objectives and Key Results. This lets you create unlimited OKRs that you can track against and manage. And with this OKR for Jira, you can help your teams get on the right page right from the start on what your end goal is, right? For the second stage now, which is the planning stage, where is how do we want to lay out our timeline, right? In here we have whiteboards again, which has Agile planning templates that can define your initial sprints, and it can also streamline Agile ceremonies. The second one, again, is Foxley, which gives you the ability to estimate and prioritize. And Agile Poker is exactly the same thing, but it's on data center, right? So Foxley and Agile Poker both are on cloud, but on data center is on Agile Poker. So depending on your hosting, you would have different sets of different bits and pieces of the solution. Okay, and the last stage, which is transparency or visibility. In here, again, we have whiteboards that make your team's work transparent, centralized, and also documented, of course. And then you have OKRs for Jira, where your teams can see the real-time impact of their day-to-day Jira work. We have Foxley, which keeps cross-project releases organized and structured, so your teams can see what happens. Also, we have Swanly, where with Swanly you can have a user-friendly like roadmap, where everyone can see reports and key activities of what's happening in your organization. And then we have, of course, also a dashboard hub, which gives your teams a better sense of what's happening. It feels them feel more confident and empowered when delivering on their part of the job. And I will not go into advanced details on this one, but feel free to join us after, join our booth after this, and we can dive more deep into it. So to recap, these are just like the six actual plugins that are part of this solution. And again, this solution will be for the early stage of the company. For example, when Thread and Tails just starting up and they need to know how to do things and how to structure. And then we have our second one, which is Agile alignment. And this would be once you are a bit bigger, right? Once you grow. Now you need to scale because you have good processes and now you need to scale them. It also drives consistency, transparency, and clarity in Agile scaling of efforts, and it fosters predictability. And of course, these are some of the pain points that we see for this one. I'm sure that if you look through them, you will find at least one or two that match or you've seen before. And for example, some of them can be mismatched agile practices, where some teams are using the SAFe methodology, while others are still waterfall. And this discrepancy can lead to confusion, inefficiency, and difficulty achieving a cohesive and streamlined agile process. So you want to make sure they work together and they do it well. And then also we have, for example, some companies that struggle with hierarchies or siloed departments, and that hinders effective communication between the teams. So this would be the three main use cases for this solution that we have. The strategy or road mapping part, or what are we doing, or what are we working towards, right? In here we use a combination of big picture OKRs for Jira and whiteboards. Big picture offers portfolio structuring and road mapping capabilities. I'm going to show you in a bit how that looks. And for the planning and coordination is how are we going to accomplish our goals and who will be working on what. And then Agile's iterative nature necessitates ongoing insight, and that's where our plugins come in to help to set all that up. And then for the visibility and reporting is how do we know what are we doing is making progress, and then how do we track it, right? And make sure that it's on target. In here, customers require a holistic view of the work items, and then this can be definitely helped with big picture and dashboard hub. Going into the first stage, which is again whiteboards. With whiteboards, you have agile templates for collaboration and brainstorming and backlogs. And then you can create Jira issues directly from whiteboards, right? And then OKR for Jira, which lets you create unlimited objectives and key results. This can be tracked upon. You can make sure that your teams are on the same goal from the start, and they can see this progress, and they can see that impact that they are making towards your goals. And of course, we have a big picture, which is the industry-leading portfolio project management application. You have in here, you have the ability to accommodate any type of process, right? From Agile, waterfall, or SAFe. It works with everything, right? You also have roadmap and Gantt modules, and you have all you need basically in this plugin. Then we have the planning and coordination phase, where again, with whiteboards, you will be able to conduct PI planning events, and maybe you can also sync it with other plans in big picture. So they work together, they are integrated, right? Foxleys for prioritization and estimation. You can ensure that you can also combine this with big picture scope module, and this way you will make sure that you get a portfolio level view of how various teams prioritize your backlog items. Big picture, again, you have capacity planning, and also you have something very important, you have a what-if scenario, right? Because you need to ensure ongoing coordination across value streams, and then with a what-if scenario, you can simply input a custom data variable and then see how that affects your overall goals, your timeline, or your resources. And then, of course, we have Hedge, and Hedge is simply a cross-project risk register plugin. It's very easy to use and intuitive, and it just complements everything perfectly when you are on your journey and you are already scaled. This would be, for example, how it will look in big picture, right? So this is the roadmap in here, and you would see your issues, beautifully structured. And if you are in the other solution, in the starting journey, you would have a different view, but similar to this. In here, we have on the left side, we have the Gantt module, which gives you more detail and insight into how everything is going. And then in here at the top, you can see the live button with the red icon. That's where you would change from live to what-if scenario, and you can input your custom data, and you will directly see how everything is affected by that. Awesome. And lastly, we have visibility and reporting, where big picture has Gantt-style views for complex dependencies. And you have multiple different view options like tables, boards, and lists, everything that you want. And then Dashboard Hub, where you have out-of-the-box Agile templates to help you with the you can share the dashboards via public URL, for example, with managers or customers, or I don't know, senior management, for example. And these are the main plugins. Again, these are all available for free for 30 days in the Atlassian Marketplace. Dashboard Hub is also available in monday.com. For now, only this. But we do plan in adding more and more plugins to Monday, and hopefully next year I am still going to be here and maybe less nervous, and I will be able to present even more plugins that we bring to you. But I'm going to definitely come back. Yeah, we don't have a lot of time for questions, but I'm going to be on my booth with my colleague, and I think I know another word, which is, let me think, is lehitraut. Thank you.